Energy is often perceived as good and a necessary energy source for the future. At the same time, nuclear energy is often thought to be dangerous and unstable, calling back to incidents such as Fukushima or Chernobyl. Unfortunately for the opponents of nuclear power is quite safe and should be considered as a viable energy source for the future, as it is clean, sturdy, and not as dangerous as it seems. Obviously, nuclear power is relatively cleaner than the likes of coal, gas, or any other industrial power source. It doesn't emit carbon dioxide, arguably one of its greatest advantages, and the radioactive waste that is created is properly disposed of. One can see the effect of this clean power source in the US. According to the article by Mark Spitzer and John Hanger, the US since 2005 has reduced its carbon dioxide emissions by 14%. Furthermore, 20 states have issued goals to reduce these emissions even further. Moving on, the recent destruction of Hurricane Harvey left wide swaths of home and businesses devastated, but the nuclear reactors stayed virtually unimpeded, with almost no major structural damage and continuously operating at full capacity. This is not surprising. Nuclear reactors are incredibly resistant to any extreme weather. Most components of these reactors contain steel-reinforced concrete walls that are up to 7 feet thick, allowing them to withstand the wrath of Hurricane Harvey. Opponents of nuclear power say that nuclear plants are dangerous and refer to events like Chernobyl or Fukushima. Although it is justifiable for many people to think reactors are harmful, they're not. In all the course of 17,000 hours of runtime across 33 countries, there have only been 3 major accidents: Chernobyl, Fukushima, and 3 Mile Island. Of these 3, only Chernobyl resulted in the most death from radioactivity, while the other 2 resulted in no human death due to direct radioactivity. The potential danger of nuclear power has always been known. People have learned from these accidents. The 3 Mile Island accident happened in 1979, Chernobyl in 1986, and Fukushima in 2011. 25 years of no major accidents, proving that nuclear power has learned from these accidents. Of course, nuclear power does create waste, much like other power sources. Yet the waste is manageable as you know exactly what is radioactive and what isn't. Take a look at other industries where toxic sludge and waste is literally thrown into rivers and oceans, polluting them and its inhabitants, causing sickness and other negative side effects. Burying the waste, however, harmful it seems, is actually the most safest way of disposing this waste, as it prevents harmful chemicals and radioactivity from reaching humans. In fact, the nuclear power community around the world has collectively agreed that burying nuclear waste is the most effective method of disposal. Nuclear power is a viable fuel source for the future. Nuclear power will help pave the way for a brighter and cleaner future, where the world recognizes the benefits of this powerful energy source and utilizes it to the best of its abilities. Rest assured that the nuclear power will remain one of the safest forms of energy and will continue to be the safest for as long as it still exists.